warming her up. Let's get it started. Sun's out. Been up for a while already. Who still warms up their car? I don't think you have to do that with a hybrid or an electrical one. This is still old school. All right, let's get some work in, get a vibe up, get the blood pumping, and I'll talk a little bit about yesterday's vid and how all that went down. Tuesday morning, we're out here running it. A couple things I wanted to share with you was, one, the whole recording and size of my phone. Yesterday I shot a little bit of a longer video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. I think it's like 50 minutes or something like that. But the thing is that two of the first clips I still shot at 1080, so it was still giving me a little bit of issues as far as having enough space to render the video. Not that this is a channel that talks about, I'm not talking about that. I talk about everything here. Just a little bit of sprinkle on the tech side. I don't know what I'm talking about. I guess the only thing or anything that I want you to get out of this segment or this part of the video is, if you've been thinking about recording and you only have your phone, I'm doing it on a throwback iPhone. This is a little bit older phone. I switched it over to the lowest setting, which is 720. This right here that you're watching is at 720. That's what I did yesterday. I went mostly 720, but the first two clips were still at 1080, and they're pretty big. So as far as like the video clip, so maybe that did it. Today, all I'm shooting is in 720, the setting. I try to even bring it down to 24 FPS, but it automatically goes to 30. And I try to make this as simple as possible, where I don't have to mess with the settings. I don't edit much. If you could probably tell that there's very little editing. The whole thing is you just want to make this organic, like the planet. Like we're just kicking it for a few hours a day, hanging out. Anyways, that's enough tech talk. That's just to give you the inspiration that if you're thinking about recording and your excuses, like, or your reason, well, it's an excuse because you're excusing yourself from doing it, is, I only have this old phone. Here you go. Your friend Albert shooting this whole new channel. Video number 5, I think today is, and it's all on a throwback phone, 720 with minimal space. We'll see how much we record today. Maybe try to keep it a little shorter just so I don't have to delete apps and then upload them again and all that good stuff. Anyways, that's enough of that. You got to see your life like a movie. I've been doing that lately. I learned that a while ago, but really just haven't applied it till recently. Maybe about a month and a half ago. I literally like step out of my being and I watch myself move. I go to like the top seats at Oracle Park, 18th San Francisco Giants Park. I take myself to the back of home plate, way at the top where you actually can lean back and you got the wall right there and the wind doesn't blow as much and the sun doesn't hit you and you're covered. It's nice up there. I don't know. Hey, in the comments, let me know if you've ever been to Oracle Park, throwback AT&T Park. Anyways, I sit back there and I watch myself move and the way I'm behaving. Mostly what I've gotten out of doing that is how I think, how I react to things. And most of the time, before as I'm watching it, I do it less now because I'm aware. But I found myself like, hey, you complain a lot, you whine a lot, you self-victimize a lot. And anytime that stuff's like, this is messed up, I don't like how this is going, or do I really have to do that, or any kind of that kind of a feeling that I don't like, boom, right away. Let's watch this. Let's watch this as a like if I'm the director or producer, I don't even know what that is. The person in charge, there you go, of this play, of this movie that's being played, which this life right here is my movie, and I'm the main character. And I want to see how the main character's doing. If he's doing shitty, I need to fucking put him on check and make sure he doesn't act them. And 10 out of 10 times, it's like, bro, why are you acting like that? Why are you doing that? Why are you complaining? Why you have that mindset? It's no big deal. Go do that. Go handle that for a few months. It's gonna be like this for the next few months. Make it good. So anyways, watch your life like a movie. Give it a shot. Like right now, as you're sitting there, step out, leave yourself there with whatever it is you're doing, watching this video, wherever you're watching it at, on your phone, on TV, computer, whatever, and then step back and look at yourself. Look at your surroundings, what you wore today, what you're wearing. Do you need a haircut? How you're thinking? What's your main like what's consuming your brain right now? What's consuming your head right now? What's that thing that you keep on thinking about and you're doing other things on the side, but what's that thing, and how are you carrying yourself with it? What are you doing with it? And watch how you trip out, like, damn, I'm really getting over consumed with that thing. It's a trip, but it's been working out for me. And hey. That was an additional order that just came in. But anyways, like I was telling you, it keeps me in line just to make sure that like I'm not wasting any of my time or any of my thoughts. You know, stop complaining, handle it. Anyways, we're here at Pepe's picking up an order. Let's go take this to some hungry person who's gonna have some Pepe's deliciousness. You know what time it is. We got another Chick-fil-A. You know about this Chick-fil-A, it's a trip, because in the morning for breakfast, they'll let the drivers come in and just grab it. You know, they'll have a little shelf right there and you can just pick it up and grab it. But in the afternoon, you got to ask for it. So I guess it gets a little bit hotter in the afternoon. Little sticky finger vibes are more, they happen more often in the afternoon. And, you know, in the morning, they know they got just a bunch of honest folk coming in and handling business. I guess, I don't know. Let's go grab this. I don't think it's ready yet. Usually, is it? But I know that I gotta borrow their men's room. Hi, welcome to Chick-fil-A. I don't think the video will be able to capture and appreciate how cool this freaking road is. I just dropped off that Chick-fil-A and I told the guy, man, I love this road. What is it? Keynote Street in Long Beach. Man, it's so bumpy because of all these. I'm gonna show you and then I'll come back to this. I guess because of all these trees, the road is real bumpy. I'll probably just roll you like this. This is kind of cool like this. Look at how, I don't think you could, maybe you'll appreciate it like this. Check this out. Of course, you know, we're rocking this third gen. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh wow. Let's see, open it up a little bit more. Let's see if we can. Anyways, we got the iBox shocks on this. iBox springs. It feels like, oh man, it's so mushy and soft, but yet look at it's like it's still going through all these bumps. I told the guy, hey, I love this road, and he pointed at the truck and he was like, yeah, I bet you would love this road. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, you can just, the shocks are just doing their job. Shout out to iBox for this and their lifetime warranty. One of them started leaking once and they sent me a new shock right away. Whoo! That's beautiful. We'll speed it up a little bit. Ooh, still going, of course, into the speed limits. Ooh, right here. Check this out. It's like freaking off-roading a little bit. Oh, that's so cool. I almost kind of want to just come back for the fun of it. That's cool. I gotta remember this street. That was beasted up. That was really cool. Shout out to iBox for those awesome springs and shocks. I got the adjustable ones in the front, the 2-inch lift, and then I got the I guess the matching springs for the back. I do need airbags in the back though for the weight compensation. I guess I don't know like a lot about these, but I know that I guess they're made for like the Tacomas and stuff. So when you put weight on them, like a shell or gear, or in this case, a whole freaking design of a truck, you got to compensate for the load, the seats, the actual material that's back here to build the 4Runner. So anyways, I'm gonna put ride right airbags in here to compensate for that. But that was a cool ride. All right, this is a new spot that we're picking up. I haven't picked up here in a long time. Cool art. Let's see. I'm here with my nurse. We call her Nurse Pen. She's taking care of me. I accidentally got high today. It was, I mean, now I laugh and it's like, man, how can I be so dumb? But, so I was getting ready in the morning. You remember this video, earlier in the video, you saw me turn on the truck to warm it up, right? I think I'd mentioned it yesterday, the day before, that a drink had spilled a little bit on my passenger side seat. So I wanted to clean it up. So I have this cleaner. I won't throw the cleaner under the bus, but I had this because the cleaner did its thing. I had this cleaner, foam cleaner. You pretty much just spray it. The first round you spray it. The second round you spray it. You agitate it a little bit, and then I think you wipe it down. Or the third round you spray it and then you wipe it down. It's worked wonders in the past. I sprayed it, let it foam, and then I took off about my day. You've seen it. I was recording. And then during the last pickup, I didn't even input it. Oh, thank you, honey. And then on the last delivery, I was at Denny's and I was picking up. When I was walking towards Denny's, I was like, whoa, I feel a little funny. I went in the restroom, got the order, and I was like, what's going on? I feel kind of like, it's just kind of like, okay, am I cool? I was like, yeah, I'm all right. So I was drinking. I'm telling the story. And I was kind of like, man, I feel a little dizzy. I was like, I feel like my heart is racing a little bit. Took a couple of deep breaths and like, am I all right? I looked myself in the mirror real close. I look good. So it was a local drop off. So I real carefully went and I dropped it off. And after that, I came home. I go, I think I'm going to get something to eat. I was like, what happened? I'm a little groggy right now because I actually took a nap. I don't know if it's considered a nap. It was about an hour. I came home and I ate. And as I was coming home, I was like, oh my gosh. Because my throat felt a little irritated. My eyes, my face. So I put the symptoms into Google, but I sprayed some cleaner in my car. And apparently I was feeling the effects of being intoxicated by the fumes. I was inhaling the fumes too much. I eat very little, so the tolerance for all that kind of stuff is really low. So apparently, I guess I was a little bit intoxicated from freaking, like, not Whippets, because it's not whipped cream, solvents, what would we call it? Foam cleaner I don't know, but it wasn't a good feeling at all. It wasn't fun. It wasn't nothing. It was headachy a little bit. So I just ate and I said, you know what? I washed my face and I'm going to go lay down. And I just fell asleep. I'm just getting up right now. Checked in with my wife, let her know I'm okay. And I'm going to get back out there, see what else we could put together. But definitely going to have all the windows down and the sunroof open and everything. Make sure I don't inhale none of that stuff. I'm like 99%. I'm not 100% yet. I don't know if it's just because I'm still groggy, but I'll hit some aminos right now. I think my daughter left me a coffee. Probably enjoy that too. I'm just waking up right now, but I wanted to document it before I forgot. Don't ever spray. If you're going to DIY clean your car, don't ever do it right before you're going to go drive in it for a while. Do it and then make sure you're going to have a few hours of just being able to leave it with all the doors open and windows down. Let it vent. All right, back in action. Got a little McDonald's pickup right here. Busy today. What time is it? 2:30. It's about that lunchtime. Oh. See if I can capture it. That sign right there, that sign that says John's Landscaping, I drew that. Look at the palm tree. I made that sign like 20 years ago, maybe more. I'll do the math. I must have been maybe in my early 20s. In my early 20s, I did that sign on the door. I'm 50 now. It was like 30 years ago. Damn, that's some good quality signage right there. It's lasted this test of time. Shout out to John's Landscaping. Your company's still going, and my sign's still there. Yeah, good stuff. All right, I'm gonna sit like a duck, but definitely ain't gonna stay sitting in here. I'm gonna go sit in the back. But look, it still needs one more layer. This is the seat where I sprayed it on. Look how nice and clean it is. That's just barely one coat. I did some a little bit on the headrest too, but this down here, it does a marvelous job. Just don't sit in the car with the fumes or you'll get high. Jennifer, what's up, neighbor? Excuse me, brother. Thank you. I'll show you what I'm looking for once I find it. I'll be right back. I'm out here sitting in this little shoe trying on bench. I'm currently talking to a Instacart agent trying to cancel the order because that one specific toy that she wanted is like a little, I don't know, fun cube. I don't know what the they only have it online. I checked with an associate and they said that's an online only item. So I refunded her, but Instacart doesn't allow you to like automatically, like they had none of the items your customer wanted. The order is, ended. You have to sit there and go through help desk and let them know that you couldn't find the item. Kind of strange because other apps will just say, sorry, you don't get paid, wait for your next order. In this case, you got to go through this step. So waiting for a return text from I don't know who, from I don't know where and what part of the world they're at, but they're a tech and they're helping me text style. Well, that's that. The agent successfully canceled the order and I'm done. I guess back to the car with the windows down. I don't know if it was because of the chemical high I got earlier, but as I was kind of finishing up my work day and coming home to do this, I was just feeling like bummed, feeling bummed out, like just emotionally down, and I was telling my daughter, I'm feeling this way. She's like, what, is there anything wrong? And then I started kind of combing through my, life, and I was like, wait a minute, if you have to look for something, I remembered, I had learned this a while ago, if you have to look for something to be wrong to what's that word I'm looking for, to justify the way you're feeling, then it ain't nothing that's wrong. It's internal. It's an emotional state. Your vibration is down. Your personal rate of vibration is down. Your frequency, your mood. And the best way that I was taught, that I found that works 110% of the time, is movement. Get some exercise in and you'll feel better. I'm already on my second set. I already feel like better than I did a few minutes ago before I did my set. So it's all mind games. And if you got to change your emotional state. We're in control of that. So that's what I'm doing right now. And you start feeling better. I did some research and the effects of like something like that, like the inhaling the chemicals and stuff, could cause some sort of like just emotional roller coaster. But I believe that we're in control because I could change my emotions by doing this, by movement. After this, I'm gonna go do the cardio. Me recording this and sharing it with you is already making me feel better. And the way you feel will determine what your future's gonna look like. So if you don't feel too good right now, your future's not gonna be too good. If I make myself feel better right now, if I make myself feel good, my emotional state, that means my future is going to match the way I feel right now. It's the way you approach things. So I'm gonna get a few more of these sets in, then we're gonna head out for some cardio. About to go for our cardio. Look at, I gotta show recording my, so I can't do my back. Put my word.
He's got the Tim Lincecum, the Freak.
Yeah, that's 20.
Or 55. Best pitcher in the MLB at that time.
And who do you got? Bang! Crawford.
The best shortstops.
Middle of the field.
2000.
Who was second
Whenever
base?
he retired. Oh, he was second base?
No, who was second base? You remember? You got Crawford. BB.
Brandon Belt?
Brandon.
No,
Does the
Brandon
middle?
Belt, yeah. No, he was first baseman.
He was also. Who else did middle infield? Do you remember?
Pagan?
Did
No,
he?
he was outfield. He was outfield.
You're taking it back. 2010. It was Crawford. Do you remember, DD?
No. It was, the outfield was Hunter Pence, Pagan, and then Sanchez. No, Sanchez was a pitcher.
Yeah, that's the
Second base.
middle infield for the Giants 2010 to 2020 era. It was Crawford with shortstop.
I would say Aaron Rowan, but
I don't remember that guy.
that's the guy that had the funny stance that would like stand like this. We'd always make fun of it.
Yes, but it was these two. Well, I think it was. No, I guess you're right. Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford was shortstop.
I'm sorry, not Costa. Brandon Belt.
Who was second? What year?
2010. Or just 10 years. I don't know. The World Series was 10, 12, and 14.
It was Freddie Sanchez.
What year did you put?
2010. Let's put 2012.
To 2014.
I guess Rowan. Oh, Joe Panic.
Panic! That's right. How about 2010?
I just said it.
Oh, then
I already
2012.
forgot.
Then 2012.
I forgot.
In 2012, the year you didn't do.
Bofa.
Both?
Both of these nuts in your mouth.
Aww.
I'm kidding, sorry. Marco Scudero.
Scudero.
Marco Scudero.
You don't like your Jordan 4s? How do you feel about them? You don't want to look at me right now? Tell her they look nice, sweet cheeks. Tell her they look nice. Yes, Adam.
If you know, you know. You could always spot whenever you see, if you're a dad and you ever see a dad and a kid playing catch, pitching, batting practice, wiffle ball, whatever it is that they're doing, it always makes you feel some type of way. You just remember when you were in that scene. If your kids are older, they don't play no more, whatever, you see a dad and their young kid doing a little pitching session, it always just brings chills and a smile. You almost want to go tell the dad, hey, make sure you really, really, really enjoy it, because in a blink of an eye, they're grown. If you know, you know. If you have kids and they're playing sports or dance or any kind of an activity, one little thing that I could recommend, there you go, recommend. That's all it is, it's a recommendation. Don't ever complain about any part of it. Whether it's how early it is, how late it is, how cold it is, how hot it is, how far it is, how expensive it is, how unfair it is, how stressful it is. None of that. Don't ever complain. The moment you start complaining, you're probably better off just like, don't sign up. I know it's the thing you're supposed to do. I know it's the thing, maybe you get influenced by other people and like, no, well, everybody else is doing it, so we have to do it too, or whatever. I don't fall for none of that. If you find yourself complaining, just don't sign up, because it'll be something that you'll regret later. Best bet is just enjoy it. It's part of it. It's part of it. It's gonna get hot, it's gonna get cold, it's gonna be late, you're gonna be tired, you'd rather be doing something else. You had to cancel this, you didn't get to do that. You've sacrificed, all kinds of stuff that you could be doing at home, at work, a meeting, an appointment. You're getting heat from somebody. All those are gonna go away. You're gonna forget about those 5, 10, 15, 20 years later. You're not gonna remember all the things you didn't do, all the money you spent, all the heat, all the cold. Matter of fact, a lot of them are gonna be like, remember that one game we went to that was 45 minutes away and it was hot as fuck? It'll be like, oh yeah. And nothing extravagant happened at the game. No home run, no freaking stolen bases, no World Series. Matter of fact, you lost. You did horrible. You came in worse than last place. But you'll remember how hot it was and how far it was, and maybe the treat you got afterwards just for the traffic. That was, and then what that will do is that memory of that road trip, of that how long it was, of that how hot it was, is going to trigger another one. It'll sound something like, oh, that reminds me about that other time, or that one thing. And in those memories is where you won't be able to help but to feel all warm and fuzzy and smile and look at your kid, or look at your spouse, or your other kid, and just like realize how fast time has gone and how grown both of you have gotten. Because if he's 15, 20 years older, guess who else is 15, 20 years older? You. So you'll also kind of smile about yourself and like, wow, I've come a long way, I've done a lot, I did that, I was able to, here it is, I did spend a lot of time with them. I did enjoy those long 45 minutes, hour and a half, 2-hour road trips. I did, drop all that cash on that. And it was all worth it to be able to 10, 15 years later have a warm, fuzzy feeling during a conversation of remember that one time. And usually it's followed up by a full-on 20, 30 minute or more conversation of all the memories. And maybe it'll roll into something else. It'll go from that one sport to that other sport, to that other activity, to that other friend. And those conversations could only be had if you experience those moments. And there's so much better, and there's so much memories, so much more beautiful memories to capture when you don't complain, when you don't whine, when you don't see it as a burden, when you actually just go with it. Say, hey, yeah, my homie Albert told me not to complain. That's part of the memory. That's part of the experience. So anyways, just remembering all that, because after watching these guys play, now they're doing a little outfield work, a little tee work. I don't know if you can see them, but they're out there hitting the tee, right? They could be doing a lot of stuff. It's Tuesday. I'm sure that had a long day, or maybe he has to go work right now, in a few hours. But he's out here. This possibly, we could be witnessing right here in 10, 15 years, they could be having, remember those nights, those long spring, because it's spring right now, those long spring nights when we, I don't know if you can see them or not, when we used to go practice pitching and batting out in the field at the park. And the dad, he will no longer be 30, probably 50. And he'll say, you know, like, yeah, I remember it was cool. And then that older guy was walking by, talking to his camera and recording us for some strange reason. But he gave us a thumbs up and he smiled, and he had this really beautiful Rottweiler. I think he called her Sweet Cheeks. Say, what's up, Sweet Cheeks? Mark your spot. Those are the memories. Because time flies. You already know. It goes by real quick. And if you're spending your time complaining and whining and getting angry and getting upset because things are not going your way, you're just missing an opportunity to enjoy a moment that's perfect. All the tough moments, all the negative moments that we see as not good enough are part of it, are part of the good. Why? Because you can't have the good without the bad. You can't have the night without the day. You can't have the cold without the hot. It's part of it. Those moments where we think that it's not going for us, it's not happening to us, it's happening for us, and it's part of the enjoyment. It's part of the experience. You get to participate in that. Anyways, that's enough. Don't complain. If you're going to be doing too much complaining, you're better off not participating. It's not worth it. Go do something else.